First grade, how are you guys doing right now? I hope you guys are doing good. We've been having a good day today. Right now, we're going to talk about our community helper. So you need that book out. We're going to be talking about somebody today, and I'm just going to give you some hints. I don't know if you guys know this or not. Maybe you will. All right. What do you think about? What do you think is a person that helps to make food grow? Hmm? Any clue? What about a person that helps the food grow that we eat? They drive tractors. They work on a farm. Did I just give it away? Dylan, did you guys know what I just said? Eliana, we're talking about farmers. Sam, we're talking about farmers. All right. We're going to be talking about this, guys, and I want you to really take a look at, or take a good hard look at listening to this. I'm going to put a video that tells you a little bit more about farmers more in detail. But we're going to start on page 35 today, and we're going to look at all the work that farmers do. Okay, farmers, they grow several crops. All right, different crops are raised in different parts of the country. So in Florida, they may make a lot of oranges. Here in California, we may do things with strawberries and other types of fruits. In the north, in the Midwest, out in Wisconsin and Minnesota, they may make a lot of like wheat. In Kansas and Kentucky, they make wheat and things that we can make our bread from and other items. So different parts of the country, depending on the weather, depending on the type of climate, they make different items. But all of those places are run by special farmers. A farmer that works in Florida that does mostly fruit like oranges, can they go to Kentucky and Wisconsin and do the wheat that they do out there? Maybe, but they won't have the special knowledge that that person living in Kentucky or Wisconsin would know. So all these farmers are different, even though they all have the same title. All right. Farmers, they help us. They provide foods that we need to keep our bodies healthy and growing. All right. Different foods. Wheat is made into flour. Flour is used to make bread and cakes and cookies. Oh, I love all three of those. How many of you guys love bread, cakes, and cookies? I could say a grace right now. I say a prayer and start eating right now. All right. Cows, they give us milk. Milk is taken to the dairy and then to the store. We use it for our cereal or to make so many different other things. Cattle, chickens, pigs, turkeys, they give us meat. They give us nutrients that help us to stay strong and build strong bodies. You know what hens do like chickens? They lay eggs. Amazing. All these different things, fruits and vegetables, watermelon, carrots, potatoes, apples, all of these things. Some of them are planted, some are eaten. Strawberries, corn on the cob, sunflower seeds, beans, peanuts, all of these things we use, and they all come from farmers. So, man, should we say a quick prayer to thank God for farmers? God, we thank you that you gave farmers the skills to help us stay healthy and stay strong with all the food that they do. Without farmers, we do not know where we would be. So thank God for the farmers. Protect them and keep them safe. Guys, I think that was an amazing prayer. So look at the picture there. It says farmers work in the country. Their tractors help them plow the ground and harvest their crops. So they need those big tractors. And we're going to put a little video in there about farmers and what they do. All right, let's turn the page. Looking at page 36. All right. Now, what you guys can do, I want you to get a sheet of paper, okay? You're going to get a sheet of paper. And what you're going to be doing with that sheet of paper is you're going to be listening to some instructions I'm going to give you in just a few minutes, because you're going to be drawing your own types of farm animals. Yes, I said it. You're going to be drawing your own types of farm animals. So get a sheet of paper, a blank sheet of paper if you can, no line paper, but a blank sheet of paper. You can get some crowns, colored pencils, but you're going to follow my instructions. You're not going to draw anything. You're going to follow my instructions, okay? All right, so let's keep reading. A farmer must depend on God to take care of him and his crops. God sends rain and sunshine to make the crops grow, and that's why we thank God for our food. I just said a prayer for the farmers, but the types of crops that they have to plow the ground. They have to plant the seeds. They have to control the weeds. They have to water the crops. They have to bring in the harvest. There is so much work involved for a farmer to do it, to be successful. And if a farmer has any issues, like if they can't plow the ground, if they can't plant the seeds, if they can't water the crops, what do you think happens? Big trouble. We don't get all the food we need. The farmer can't do his job. All right. Now, let's look at this. It says farming happened in the Bible. Wait a minute, Mr. Hunter. Farming happened in the Bible? Yes, it did. After the flood, God promised Noah, and he said it in Genesis 8:22, while the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter shall not cease. So let's say it again. God said after the flood, after he flooded the earth, the entire earth, he wanted to talk to Noah. He told him, while the earth remaineth, so as long as the rest of the world lives, for as long as the earth is always here, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, they shall not cease. So as long as the world is here, there's always going to be different seasons. That was spoken by God. It's in the Bible, and his word is true. Even today, we still have all these seasons. Job was the farmer, and he was a farmer, and he's equipment each season. In the spring, the disc harrow was used to break up the soil, and the plow, and the dig ditches, and the planter to plant seeds. In the summer, guess what? They had to spray to kill all the insects, right? The weeds, they didn't want any of those. They had to travel sprinkler to water all the plants so the sprinkler could cover everything. And some of this stuff you're going to hear about when you see the video. All right. There was always something to cut the hay, a rake. There was in the fall time, they have to gather all the beans, gather all the corn. They had to dig the harvester and dig the potatoes and the beets. Oh, remember beets? I said I didn't like beets the other day. So they had to dig the beets up. And then in winter, they had to repair the machines and the equipment because guess what? After winter time, it's harvest time. So in the winter is when you get prepared. You fix everything that needs to be fixed. And then when it's harvest time, you're ready to go. All right. So I hope you guys are ready to go. I want you to have your picture, and these are the directions I'm going to give to you. The first animal you're going to be drawing is a pig. All right. So make sure you have enough room. All right. If you write big, you may need two pieces of paper, but usually you're going to have one in the corner, one in the middle, and one on the top. So don't write them too big. All right. The first step for number one for a pig is to draw an oval or an egg shape for the body. And don't worry if I go fast. You can always rewind this, okay? I want to see your pictures tomorrow. Draw an oval or an egg shape for the body. Number two, add a square nose and 2 dots for the eyes. So add a square nose and 2 dots for the eyes. Number three, draw a capital M for the ears. Draw a capital M for the ears. And 4, draw 2 capital W's for the feet. Draw 2 capital W's for the feet. 5, draw a curly tail. So the steps again for the pig. Number 1, draw an oval or something shaped like an egg for the whole body. Number 2, add a square for the nose and 2 dots for the eyes. Number 3, draw a capital M for the ears. Number 4, draw 2 capital W's for the feet. And number 5, draw a curly tail. Now, guys, don't get mad if I'm moving fast. You can pause the video, rewind it, and listen to it again. But I want to get through this because this is going to be a fun activity. I can't wait to see your pictures tomorrow. All right, number 2, the second animal, a cow's head. You're drawing a cow's head. Number 1, draw 3 sides of a box, a line for the top and 2 lines for the sides. So draw 1 line across the top and then draw 2 lines like that. So it's a square, but it's missing 1 spot. All right. Draw an oval for the nose. So you have the top line, you have the 2 lines. Where that's that space, draw a big oval. Draw a big oval in that space, connecting that. All right. Number 3, add 2 S's for nostrils. Add 2 S's for nostrils. Number 4, draw small circles for the eyes. Draw small circles for the eyes. Number 5, add 2 curved horns. So draw 2 horns. Draw 2 horns. And then number 6, finish with 2 ears. 2 ears. All right. If you need the directions again, rewind the video. Take your time. It's a lot of fun. It's really cool. I can't wait to see. All right. And the last animal you're going to draw is a rooster. Number 1, draw a smile and a line for the body. Number 2, add a big triangle head and a little tail. So add a big triangle head. So add a triangle, that's going to be the head, and then for the tail, draw a small triangle. Number 3, draw a beak and a comb on the head. So draw a beak and a comb on the head. So add a beak for the rooster and add a comb. Like a comb, like you're combing your hair. Number 4, add a oval for the wattle. Add a oval for the wattle. Okay, so the wattle is a little thing underneath of there, all right? That's the only way I could get you guys to understand. Number 5, finish with the eye and feet. So only 1 eye and draw 2 feet. Those are the steps to make a pig, a cow's head, and a rooster. I hope you guys are able to comprehend those pretty quickly. Draw as best as you can. If you can't do it, if you didn't understand, Mr. Hunter, it's too hard, I don't want to do it, don't get upset. Take a deep breath, and I'll see what you can draw tomorrow, okay? So don't worry about it. Last thing I want to leave you with, we're just going to say what farmers do. I'm going to read a couple of poems to you on page 37. All right? All right, you guys ready? All right, here we go. It says, God wants me to grow. Oh, I'm sorry. God wants me to grow too. I can grow if I get a good night's sleep. I can grow if I get fresh air and sunshine. I can grow if I eat meals with foods that are good for me. The most important part of everything that was just said is I can grow. All right, I have 3 poems with you guys. All right. A tired feeling can be caused by a lack of rest, a lack of exercise, and a lack of good nutrition. So we should make sure we're putting good things into our body, getting plenty of rest and plenty of exercise. All right, the first poem is called Farming. Everybody say farming. God sends the sunshine and the rain upon the fertile land, and God allows the farmer to lend a perfect hand. The farmer plants the seeds in spring that grow up straight and tall. His tractor helps him work the ground and gather crops in fall. Animals help the farmer too. A dog, a cat, a horse. Sheep grow wool, hens lay eggs, and cows give milk, of course. God helps the farmer do his work, for God makes everything grow. That's why we thank God for our food. It comes from him, we know. That was a great poem, all right? There's 2 more I want to share with you, okay? This one's called The Farmer. First, the farmer sows his seeds. Then he stands and takes his ease. He stamps his foot. He claps his hands and turn around to view his lands. That was pretty cool. I want you guys to be able to do that. All right. First, the farmer sows his seeds. Sow your seeds like this. Everybody sow their seeds. Sam, Jeremiah, Eliana, Dylan. Then he stands and takes his ease. Stand up and put your hands on your head and look around like you're looking over all your land. He stamps his foot. Stomp your foot. He claps his hands. He turn around, and views his lands. Good job, good job. All right, the last poem I'm going to read is called My Garden. This is my garden. I'll rake it with care. So you're raking it. And then some flowers and then some flower seeds I'll plant in there. More seeds. The sun will shine and the rain will fall. And my garden will blossom and grow straight and tall. That is the poem called My Garden. So we had 3 poems: Farming, The Farmer, and My Garden. All right, guys. Excellent, excellent work today. There's one more thing I want to leave you with on the back. All right. There's things to talk about. When you travel through the country, when you travel past a farm, you may be able to look at some different things that are being planted out there. Think about some of the foods that are being planted. Look at the picture there. And you don't have to write in your book, but look and see if you can match up what goes where. The hen, what does the hen do? The hen lays eggs. Oh, what does the cow do? The cow gives us the steak. Oh, what does the wheat do? The wheat gives us the bread and the cereal, and the apple tree gives us apple juice and apples. You're just matching up to see what comes from each thing. The cow gives us the bacon, it gives us the ham. So many different things are given to us by items and animals and plants that are all on a farm. We really have to thank God for the farm. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. And take care to make sure you check out those videos I'm going to put in here about the farm and the farmers. All right.